Hello everyone, Too Tall here. I'm glad you could all join me, and I'd like to invite you to the backpack gear review. Hello everyone, Too Tall here. Well, it's that time again. I have two of my favorite backpacks that I've used throughout my YouTube hiking, and to my right I have the Ascend Rattlesnake 55 liter that I bought from Bass Pro Shop, which is my first backpack that I used for about 6 to 8 months. To my left I have the Zpacks Arc Haul, and it is a 60 liter backpack, and I've had it for about 2 years now. It seems that this one may be a little taller. Now, both of them have adjustable straps. They both have the arch frame in them, both of them. The Zpacks, you can adjust to the frame. This one is this stay frame. It stays in one place. You just adjust the shoulder straps. This, you can actually adjust the frame to whatever you want on any given day instead of having it stay the same. This backpack weighs in at 5.5 pounds. This backpack from Zpacks weighs in at 1.12 pounds. On the front, you have a turtle shell up front with daisy chains on it to add whatever buckles you want to on it. I'm gonna take this 1 liter water bottle as a guide. You can stick a water bottle in there. You can probably stick about 2 in there on the front right side. It's nice, spacious, and clear. On the other side, 1 liter water bottle. You can stick in there. You could probably stick 2 or 3 more in there. Spacious. Looks like it might be a little bit waterproof on both sides of pockets. This top strap to the head, we'll unbuckle it. On top, we have a very deep pocket, kind of like on the front of the Arc Haul, a very deep pocket on top. Careful though, rain will get inside, it will get it wet because it is open and there's no zip or no cover on it. And it just straps, pulls, and tightens, and that's it. It does stretch. It does have a stretchable material on the side, mesh, so when you do put stuff in it, it will stretch to expand. Has 2 straps on each side to lock your gear down, trekking poles or anything you have, umbrella, has it on both sides. There is no problem there. Expandable on the side, so it expands from the inside. It has a zip pocket, so you can put your gear, you can put extra snacks. I'm just buzzing through this right quick. It has a head on top, obviously. This is where I used to put my first aid and gear at. And it has a spacious, very spacious on top. It obviously has a second pocket just under it, a second pocket. I used to put my wallet, my keys in here, you know. It's not waterproof. You will have to have a pack cover. It does not come with a pack cover, but I bought this on a dime. I had to have it quickly and at a certain amount of time. and this is the first purchase I got. I thought it was awesome. It looked it did not look intimidating. It looked very like desirable. So, and I love the color, so I got it. Right here under the head shell, there is a strap. We'll undo that. We'll undo the straps from the side. Pull off the head. There's only 2 or 3. You just have to pull the right ones off with the head, so to speak. Right here you'll see H2O. This is for your water bladder. It goes inside and it comes out right here at H2O. This comes with a system that you pull to close it. You just grab the strap and pull it open, and it opens up. Now on this backpack, is one of the reasons why I love this backpack is its roll down. I love roll down backpacks. When I saw a roll down backpack for the first time, I really wanted it. And the fact that it has Velcro in it. Spacious. 55 liters of pure, spacious room. I can put my hand all the way down, all the way to my shoulder. And I'm 6'8", so, and about 250 pounds, and I'm going all the way down in it. Right now I have a huge down I did a gear review on this, my Slumberjack quilt, down quilt. I put it in here as to show you the spacious in here. I'm going past my shoulder, so it's big, it's spacious. It has more room than the Arc Haul, and a lot more room. Of course, it's a lot thicker backpack too than that one. It has zippers on the inside. It has room on the inside. It has pockets on the inside. It has a big, giant bladder on the inside. It has room on the bottom, which I will show you. Undo the straps. Unzip it. Open it up. And it has a separate pocket right here, just like the top. You can grab it and pull it and cinch it up to divide the backpack, the package in the middle compartment with the package on the bottom. In case it gets wet and you have to dry it out, you want to cinch it up to close it off from your normal everyday items and put your wet gear on the bottom. It will drain out on the bottom, so you have to watch your butt when you're hiking. But it is made of a waterproof material to keep it out, but yet it does leak through. As you can see here, this is waterproof, this is not, so it will leak through it. I actually wish they made this that sits on the ground actually venting, that way air could get to it to dry it out. But you know, you could put your down sleeping bag in here and it will be just fine. The only downfall to this is that anything that's in this will weigh your back down hugely, and it will break it down pretty much. This is the one reason why I got rid of this backpack, is because I did not like it. I did not like the design. I did not like the fact that how it was made, and if it got wet it would be extremely heavy, like 10 pounds. Your gear and everything would get wet. It would weigh everything down. Would I recommend it? Yes, I still would recommend this backpack to any day hiker around. It is an excellent day hiking backpack. I would highly, highly recommend it for a beginner. There is nothing wrong with this backpack. It will last right on. The only downfall is it is extremely heavy. Personally, I would see it being a good training backpack. Wow, this thing has gotten a lot more fluff. Cabela's Bass Pro Shop in the outdoor world. I believe you can find it at REI if you look good, hard enough. I think the REI in Florida sells it. But yes, you can find this backpack. This is a very good day hiking backpack. It will last forever. It has never seen a rain tarp over it to keep it from the rain. It does have side zipper pockets, and it does have one strap and pull. Plenty of room. I have nothing bad to say about this backpack. It is a very good backpack. The only problem with this backpack that I had, it was the weight. At almost 6 pounds, if it ever got wet, I would say it would weigh around 7 to 10 pounds wet. This releases so that it's free to do whatever it wants. When you find a lock where you want your shoulders to lock into place, like right there, then you push this up and you take this strap and you pull it, and it locks it in. You want to release it, you pull this and it releases it, pretty much. Pull it back up, you pull this and it locks it into place. So another thing this has is it has a place for a water bladder. It has little hookups right here to put your straw on. It's been a long time since I put this backpack on. A very long time. Let's say it's been 2 years to be exact since I started backpacking. Yes, it feels pretty good. It feels bottom heavy. Tell you the truth. Yep. Feels good. I mean, I can move around. I can do some damage with this thing. Yeah. But it does. You can feel it on your back, right on your hump. It can carry a lot, which is fun. Another thing, if you were doing like winter hiking, yeah, you'd want to carry something like this while you're pulling a poke. When you take a step, you can feel it right there pressing up against. I can see after about 2 or 3 miles that they're getting you. The main problem is this right here comes all the way down here, which sets right on your, it sets right here on your back. Whereas the Zpacks, it's loose. There's mesh, you know, kind of like the fabric mesh. It's not even the belt right here. It's actually hard right here. It's very hard fabric, and it's slamming your back. That's what I have a problem with. It's not soft at all. It doesn't give, so it's a lot of weight on the back of your spine. That's the biggest problem why I switched. I looked for backpacks all over the internet. I looked for backpacks on different YouTube channels. I checked out a lot of sites out there, and I noticed the Zpacks was closest to this backpack, noticing that the backpack had load lifters, and that's one thing I look for in a backpack. It must have load lifters. At 1 pound 12 ounces, it was an excellent backpack for the time being. I purchased it while I was in Miami doing some business on a road trip. I noticed that it didn't have any of the on the shoulder strap. It didn't have anything where I could put my water bottles. It did not have the side hip belt pockets. It did not have anything like that. It was just a standard backpack for $350. So I added additional extras. I added the side backpack belt strap pockets. I added the the shoulder pockets for your water bottles, and I did add an extra strap up top for an extra addition, like if I had food packages on top that I like to carry on my 3 and 4 day hikes. It came in very good use. I love this backpack, and I would recommend it to anyone who wanted to do some ultralight backpacking. They have waterproof zippers. It's just unbelievable. The zippers, the rain will not get in these zippers. The backpack, if it gets wet, only weighs a couple of ounces more. Ounces. We're talking ounces. If your stuff gets wet, it will weigh more, but there's ways to prevent your stuff from getting wet. It has no wear on it whatsoever. When I hiked to the Grayson Highlands for the first time in my first videos of the year, you saw some mess right here. It was easily wiping off the next day because it rained, and you could just wipe it off like that. This backpack, since I have been using it in the 2 years I have been hiking with it, and it's been in the pouring rain, it has only leaked one time, and it because I usually put a trash bag in here and then put my stuff in the trash bag and that's it. I usually don't have any leaks, and when I did have leaks, it was in this section right here, and that was it. Other than that, I had one small issue, and that was right here. And I'll get in a little closer because the sunlight wants to hit exactly in a place. Well, right here where the strap is, to tighten it down, usually you'd want to get a bare bag and put up top and tighten it down. Well, this year, 2023, actually last year, 2022, I was hiking with it, and I went to pull up this strap right here, and one of the stays on this side popped out, and I was amazed because it had never done that before, and I was like, what in the world's going on? Is it finally breaking loose? No, it's not. There was too much tension on it, and it popped loose. They are made to pop out and in to adjust or to replace, so that's the reason why. It scared me, you know, so I popped it back in, and instead, because I had ordered this backpack for a canister to go on top, I had two straps. One, the single strap came automatically with it, which I absolutely love that there's two straps on it. The second strap came because it has two on both sides, and it's adjustable. See this long strap they give you on both sides to adjust the canister that sits on top? Well, I just shortened it down, and now I have another. Instead of pulling it here at these points right here where it can easily pop out on both sides, I pull it here, which it pulls it from the corners, not from the middle, so it can easily pull up and not break off. So I found that that was one of the issues I was having, that whenever you pull up here, it bends the center, which bows, and they pull out from the sides if it's under extreme over 25-pound pack. But if you pull from here, it pulls more towards the center pieces, which doesn't bow it to pop out. So when I pull it, it's actually pulling from the corners. It's not pulling from the middle to bow it in. So I found that out, so I use it from now on. I never pull it from the center anymore. That's a advice that I would use if I was backpacking. I would pull it from the center, or I would pull it from this strap, not this one. Other than that, fully adjustable. You can adjust it to your needs. The shoulder straps have load lifters up top and an adjustable system here for the shoulder where the back meets the pack. The bottom has an adjustable system so you can raise or lower on your torso. It has an adjustable system on the side here. I like to go 4 fingers wide between the netting and the back for the bow on any given day. And here's the top adjustment system. You can straighten it out, or you can take it, and it's called an arc haul because you have to press down to arc it and tighten it. I like 4 fingers, so that's about right. The pinky is barely touching this, and the 4 fingers touching this. The mesh netting is very ventilated. This front, because this is a 60-liter pack, you're given 50 liters in the main compartment, and in the front, you're given 10 liters. Let me show you. 10 liters of spacious room in the front. 1 liter water bottle for the front. There's plenty of room. You could probably fit about 7 of these 1 liter water bottles up here. Plenty of room. You could probably stack them 2, 4, 6, 7. Pretty much. It also has zippers above the patch where you can unzip all the way down and open it up like this. All the way down. Set it down on the ground and open it up. Right now I have a underquilt for my hammock, just as a guide to show you the room, the spacious room inside. It has sections on it where you can take clips, like a suitcase. If you're traveling to the airport, you can tighten it up to stay in one place. It has a few pockets on the inside, but pretty much just to stay in one place, and zip it back up. You don't have to use them. I don't use them because most of my gear is pretty much stays in one place. Now on this bottom you have, like I said, it's made out of Robic. On the back side it's coated with a material that seems water resistant. It's seam taped seams so that it will keep the water out. You can see right here it's tape seams to keep the water out. I have not, in the 2 years that I have been hiking, I had not one time where it has leaked. Now it did leak in very heavy storms, but that was up front. And usually the things that I keep up front are the things I need quickly, and like my water filter, it's okay to get wet. I mean, but the things I keep in this compartment are the big things. The things I usually take a trash bag and stuff them in it and put them in here. But you can load this separately, or you can load it in here like this, like a suitcase. This backpack has a roll down and Velcro to keep the inside. I got the roll down because when I seen it for the first time, I really loved it. I just absolutely loved it. I love the roll down. I wasn't really expecting the Velcro. It's a nice touch. Personally, I don't know why they would put Velcro on it, maybe to get an even roll down. I'm not sure. Maybe to seal it a little bit better. I'm not sure, but I love this roll down. It's nice. You can take the buckles that's on the roll down, and they have side buckles like this. You can just tighten it up to the side, you know, or if you are going to get into it during the day, you just take the buckles and buckle it like this. You take the center strap and buckle it like this. I like this way good because it helps you, it gets you in it right here. You know, you can use it from the side, you know, it's just another way. Just like the canister or your food bag that goes on top, you have this strap. Well, that's why I have this strap too, just in case something happens and nothing breaks. It's just a few ounces more, no big deal, and it saves you the time of having to replace something later that really means something to you. Robic is a very tough fabric. It does have little guidelines on the side with a tensioner. You can loosen it up. You can take your umbrella or your trekking poles and stick it through and go all the way to the pocket and tighten it up. They're very good at keeping your stuff solid, and it has it on both sides. I have had no problem with this backpack. It has been an awesome backpack. The Zpacks team is awesome. They're very understanding. They will help you to work through. Their customer service is absolutely the best. And that's one reason why I chose Zpacks, is because you can buy a backpack, but if you don't have a solid team to help you, if you don't have a customer service team to help you to get through it, you will suffer. It has these down here straps. They do have adjustments right here. This is usually where I keep my tent pad to sleep at night. I usually carry it down here. I find that carrying it down here takes a load off the top, but if I have something that's wet and needs to dry out, I can put it down here and then tighten it up so that it stays there. Buckles, there's no problem putting buckles on this. No daisy chains, except you do have some fabric up front. There's small daisy chains on it, but I really don't have a need for daisy chains. I just, that backpack was cool carrying daisy chains, but there's really, I don't feel there's really a need for daisy chains too much. My next backpack will be Zpacks, and I will probably have mesh up front because of the fact that anything that goes in this front compartment will be wet, and because it will be wet, it will be extremely it will leak. It will have to drain somewhere, and this pocket does not offer drain holes, so whatever, if it gets wet in here, then it will leak through. But basically, this backpack did not leak while I had it on trail. So, and this leaked a little bit, and it was up here that it leaked. And I think the only reason why it leaked was because of the fact that I didn't have a tarp on it, which I personally wouldn't put a tarp on it. I would just leave it, let it go. Now they make Zpacks products that are made out of Dyneema composite fabric, so really there's no real reason to carry a backpack cover. Personally, I would just put stuff in my main compartment in a trash bag or a liner bag. They make liner bags online, or they make liner bags to install in here and put your stuff that you want to keep dry in your backpack, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's been a great backpack. I love it. Now let's try it on and see what it looks like. The fabric, the thinness of the material, whereas the Bass Pro Shop, there's a ton of material. And Roebuck is very thin, but yet very, very durable. I have no problem with this backpack at all while I was on trail or while I was off trail. I never had a problem with this backpack. But this is what my backpack looks like, pretty much. You do have straps on the side where you pull them and they tighten up. I wish it was one strap. It would kind of lighten up, maybe make the strap a little thicker, but no big deal. I mean, it is what it is. It's very lightweight. Do I feel any weight whatsoever? No. I don't feel anything from here up whatsoever. I feel the wraparound of the belt, but that's it. I mean, it hugs to your waist very firmly. I don't feel any weight whatsoever. This one, you can feel the weight. I mean, you can pretty much feel the weight. This one, not so much. This is an ultralight backpack. I would say it was probably, if I had to guess the weight just by holding it like this, 1 pound 4 ounces, right now. When I first bought it, it was 1 pound 12 ounces. This one right now feels like about 8 or 9 pounds. When I first bought it, it was probably about 1 pound and a quarter. Like I said, it's been a while. I've had vein surgery. It's been a while since I've been in the gym, and so it takes a while to build up the muscle again. It takes a while to get back in shape, get healthy. So yeah, out of these two backpacks, this one was a great price, $150, I think it was, $160. And at Bass Pro Shops, you can't really beat it. Zpacks is definitely the backpack for me. So that's it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all out on the next trail.